Everyone is suddenly talking about ASICs, custom AI chips, lower costs, higher efficiency, and some are starting to believe they could seriously threaten Nvidia and AMD. That narrative is wrong. GPUs from Nvidia and AMD are set to dominate the AI accelerator market for many years to come, and here's why. Over the past few months, ASICs have gained a lot of attention. Chips designed for very specific workloads, optimized for efficiency, and in some cases, capable of delivering a lower total cost of ownership compared to GPUs. The most famous examples are Google TPUs and Amazon's Trainium chips. And demand is real. Meta has reportedly explored purchasing billions of dollars worth of Google TPUs for internal use. Amazon, on the other hand, has opened data centers entirely dedicated to training and inference for Anthropic AI models, powered exclusively by Trainium chips. Inside those data centers, there isn't a single Nvidia GPU. These facts prove one thing clearly. ASICs have made enormous progress, but thinking they can broadly replace GPUs today is a serious mistake. Why? Because while the total addressable market for AI accelerators is expected to exceed $1 trillion by 2030, ASICs are projected to capture only 20 to 25% of that market, and the reason is simple. ASICs are extremely efficient, but only for specific workloads, especially inference. What they lack is programmability and flexibility. ASICs are physically designed to do one thing, and to do it extremely well. Once built, they cannot easily adapt. GPUs are the opposite. They are programmable, flexible, and capable of evolving alongside rapidly changing AI models. And this matters enormously when you consider where we are in the AI cycle. In the words of Lisa Su, CEO of AMD, artificial intelligence will be at least a 10-year cycle, and we are only in year 2. At this stage, developers want freedom. Freedom to experiment, freedom to innovate, freedom to change architectures, algorithms, and approaches. Locking yourself into rigid hardware just to save money and efficiency today could become a massive strategic mistake tomorrow. We are still in a phase of rapid and unpredictable innovation. No one knows exactly where AI models are headed. Only years from now, when progress slows and architecture stabilize, will ASIC truly make sense at scale, offering lower total cost of ownership and cheaper token production. But that moment is not now. At CES 2026, Nvidia unveiled its next-generation Rubin GPUs, while AMD presented the MI440X series, and one data point stood out above everything else. Cloud compute demand is expected to grow another 100 times over the next 5 years. In a market worth multiple trillions of dollars, Nvidia and AMD are likely to capture roughly 80% of the value. That's why I remain extremely bullish. In my own portfolio, I currently only hold AMD, now my top position, but the future for both Nvidia and AMD looks incredibly strong. Now I want to hear your take. Do you think ASICs will disrupt GPUs sooner than expected? Or will Nvidia and AMD remain dominant for the next few years? Let me know in the comments.